Welcome back. Today we're covering the rabbit hole that is the final Battington tape. Now, I know that I said I would stop making guesses as to when the finale was going to be, but this seems like it's at least some sort of ending. Now, there is a lot to cover, and it's kind of an insane rabbit hole, so let's just get started summarizing what happens in each tape, and then we can analyze them. The first video, What Went Wrong, is pretty self-explanatory. It's a direct sequel to Are You Happy? And pretty much confirms my theory that it's a big satanic ritual that the toy maker did. The toy maker's plan to make a perfect toy out of the kid's dog doesn't seem to work. In anger, he blames the children, but before he can do anything, a horned shadow appears and the toy maker starts backing away in fear, before a very slowed and reversed version of We'll Meet Again plays. The devil shadow, along with the pentagram on the toy maker's forehead, basically proves to me that it's a satanic pact, like I theorized in my last video. But there's more. In the description of the video, there's a link to an unlisted video. And so the rabbit hole begins. This video, titled UIFZBSFJOTJEFUIFCVJMEJOH, which translates through a Caesar cipher to They're in the Building, begins as a security training tape for M&H Harmony employees. Then we get a POV of a security guard being chased by the toys inside of M&H Harmony toys, and then he shoots one. Blood comes out. In the description, there's another hidden video. 123 Count With Me is really long. It's mostly an episode of some M&H Harmony Toys show where the ice cream man teaches you how to count. It then cuts to darkness and it seems like we're in a car with the toys stored in the back. Then we cut back to black where we can count 9 Henry dolls and an ice cream man. Further down the rabbit hole. Hello Martin is pretty simple. It's a POV handheld camera of the toy maker looking at the ice cream man. The toy maker seems scared, and then the ice cream man attacks. Goodbye, my loved ones. Here we see the ice cream man talking directly to the viewer. He reveals what we already knew. The ice cream man is the toy maker's brother. He says to save them, stop my brother, stop me.
Local 13 is a news broadcast which states that numerous missing persons cases have finally come to a close.
Severed limbs and skins of those who were missing were found at the Greywinder residence. However, none of the Greywinder family was found. This is interesting, but let's move on. Please Come Back to Me has Martin's wife talking directly to him. She pleads with him, hoping to convince him that what he's doing is wrong. But then the glass breaks and she glitches out. The last video. That's all, folks. This one is really intriguing to me. Here, there's a character that I don't think we've seen before. He seems to be a sign for a ride. He sits in a flooded water area. In the description, Morse code reads, "The show must go on." Isn't that right, gang? Wow, a lot of stuff happened. But besides basically confirming the satanic ritual theory, what else can we gain from this? Well, for the first one, What Went Wrong, I think it explains what finally drove him insane. His deal with the devil to create the perfect toy failed. No matter how hard he tried, he just couldn't make it work. And so, unable to uphold his deal, the devil came for him. For They're in the Building, I think it's mostly world building. We do start to learn something kind of terrifying though. Pretty much all of the toys have a body inside of them, judging by the blood. What might have originally started as just his son is now a whole store full of dead bodies turned into toys. 123 Count With Me also begins to elaborate on this. We count 9 different toys, presumably 9 dead bodies. Now, the car also ties in with a further tape, so we'll get into that in a minute. Hello Martin and Goodbye My Loved Ones are, again, I think just world building. Arthur saying, "Stop me," makes me think that the devil's control is more than he can exert, so he's become a monster without self-control, doing the toy maker's bidding. He's asking to be stopped because he can't control himself. I also think his pleading directly to Gloria directly leads into Come Back to Me, Martin, but we'll get to that. Local 13. This is what I think ties into the view from the back of the car. Here we learn that many bodies have been found in the toy maker's basement, but his family hasn't been found. But we've established that they've been killed. I think this view in the back of the car is Martin fleeing from the police, taking his family with him, who he's turned into toys. Now on to Please Come Back to Me, Martin. I think, thanks to Arthur's pleading, Gloria, who I believe is Martin's wife, has decided to try to reason with Martin. Now you may be thinking, didn't she get shot to death? Yes. Judging by her ghostly appearance throughout the series, I think her ghost is speaking to him through a tape. She's trying to get him to stop this pact with the devil that's keeping her children in torment. The reason I think she's speaking through the tape or the TV is because at the end, there's this glass smash effect. I think Martin, unable to be reasoned with, smashes the TV she's speaking through. So what about the show must go on? Who is that? Well, unless they've been somewhere else on Battington's channel, I think this is an entirely new character. The water, the sounds, the visuals, I don't think this is a continuation of the Harmony and Horror tapes. I think this is a teaser for a new series by Battington. A new cast of characters, the gang, including this new dragon/sea monster character, are going to be the new faces we see in this series. I think. And judging by the water, I wonder if it's going to be going into some Underwater Wonders territory. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. So that was my analysis of what appears to be the finale to the Battington tapes. Of course, like most of the time, I'm sure I got some things wrong, so let me know your theories in the comments. Suggest what I should cover next on my Twitter or Instagram, and follow me on Twitch because I plan on streaming more over there soon. I'll see you all next time.